Hey everyone, it's Lucy here, and today I will be sharing with you a little bit about plank pose. We've had some questions come up around plank, and it's a pose that we do a lot in our practice. So it's one that's definitely worth studying and understanding a little bit better, maybe even demystifying. So we're going to break down a traditional plank today, and I'll show you some variations that you can use too, so that you can create this pose with healthy alignment and in a way that works for your body. Um, yeah, so let's get started. Roll out your mat and come to hands and knees. The first thing you want to do is stack your joints so that the wrists are right under the shoulders. And then you'll curl the toes under and lift the legs up. Walk your feet back so that your legs are extended long. And then fan out your fingers real wide on the mat. I, with the hands as the base of support, you want to distribute the weight of your body around the full perimeter of your hand. And there's a tendency to place more weight on the outer edges of our hand, which puts a ton of stress on the wrists. So make sure you're really putting special attention and dialing in your index finger and thumb knuckle mounds into the mat. So now you've got like the full support of your hand holding you up and a little more lightness in your wrists. Same with your feet. The tendency here is to like dump inwards. So make sure your pinky toes are participating and helping out here and press those toe mounds in really strong, firm through your hands and feet. And now go through a quick body scan, starting with your head. So just notice the placement, whether your head's dropping down or craning up. Get it in looking straight forward so that your neck is in line with the rest of your spine when you're looking down into your mat. Next, move to the shoulders, and then you're going to want to loop them away and down, away from your spine and down your spine. So now you've got really strong hugging in happening here through the shoulder blades, and you're not dumping into your arm bones, but rather like lifting up. Then move to your core. You're going to pull your belly button up towards your spine, which inflates the low back. So there's like a natural arch in our low back, but you don't want to sway because then that'll compress the spine. So gauge the core. Now lift the pelvis, the front of the pelvis up with and reach the tailbone towards the heels. Now you've got a nice long line from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone, extending down towards your heels. Full plank right here. Great whole body exercise. Now, there is a modification here or a variation that you can use. Half plank is a great way to build strength to get to full plank. So you'll lower down to your knees and make sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists. And then lift the pelvis, the front of the pelvis up so your tailbone's dropping down. Now here we've got a long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone to the kneecaps. And everything's still hugging in, same principles apply. Your gaze is going to be somewhere along the top edge of your mat, and you're breathing steady and smooth as your muscles get stronger by each moment, by the minute. All right, and then finally, if you have cranky wrists or maybe sustained like trauma or chronic injury, where no matter what kind of integration you're doing in your hands, it still doesn't feel great, then you can come onto your forearms. So forearm plank, you'll place your forearms parallel and then curl the toes under, lift the legs up, and do your body scan head to toe. Make sure you've got all your muscles and your bones supporting you, hugging in, and in a healthy alignment. So there it is. Plank, half plank, forearm plank. Try them all out and see how you feel in your next practice, just having a little bit more attention placed on that alignment